What's up YouTube, this is URCshadow, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at bulletproof helmets. So whenever I play a deathmatch or a capture, I'm always surprised at how few, if any, people are wearing a bulletproof helmet. And these things have been in the game for quite a long time now. So as you've probably noticed from my videos, I've been wearing this bulletproof helmet for quite a long time, and it originally came out in the 1.17 update, which was the last team standing. And in the patch notes for that update, Rockstar said, new bulletproof helmets in 5 different colours are made available in the clothes stores. The helmet will give players limited protection against headshots. So at the time, I thought, well, that's a really good idea. I'll go and grab me one of those. And at first I was a bit confused about which one bulletproof helmet actually was. And for a while I was wearing the combat mask. And to be honest, it didn't really seem to make much difference. However, after a few weeks, I actually found the real bulletproof helmets, and I've worn them ever since. And it's got to the point now, if I ever take it off, I think my character looks a little bit weird. So why does no one actually seem to use the bulletproof helmet? Does it actually make a difference? And is it worth the $20,000 that it costs to buy one? So in this video, we're going to take a look at those questions. So before we go any further, firstly I'm going to show you where to buy the bulletproof helmet. So despite the patch notes saying you actually buy these from the clothes store, you actually buy them from the mask shop on the beach at Los Santos. If I pull up the map, you can find it here. When you get to the mask shop, there are 2 stands. On the right hand side, you've got loads of masks, which are things like your hockey masks, your combat masks, and animal masks, stuff like that. The stand on the left hand side is for hats. However, if you go further down the options, you'll find things like helmets. And then if you go further down still, you'll find the bulletproof helmets. They come in a few different colours, and they all cost around $20,000. And as far as I can tell, there isn't a level requirement to be able to buy these helmets, so I think they're available to everyone. Okay, so let's say we've bought our helmet. Now we need to test it and see if what Rockstar said about it being limited bulletproof resistant is actually true. So to do that, I'm going to need a volunteer to come and shoot me in the head a few times. I asked a few of my friends, and a little worryingly, one of them immediately volunteered to help me out. So in this test, we're going to put a couple of different pieces of headgear through its paces to see if any provide us with any kind of protection. So we're going to look at standard without any hats or masks. We're going to look at standard masks, combat masks, the motorcycle helmet, and the bulletproof helmet. So in all these tests, I'm going to have full health and full body armor, and we'll start with the absolute basic pistol with a single shot to the head. As you can see, that's pretty much a one-hit kill, and I die straight away. Next, we'll put on a normal mask, and we get the same result, dead straight away. Next, the combat mask that I was using for a few weeks when the patch first came out. Let's see if this offers us any protection. Nope. One shot with a pistol and I'm down. Okay, next up, the motorcycle helmet. Single shot, and as you can see here, I've paused it. I've lost a little bit of body armor, but I'm still alive. The second shot, and now I'm dead. So that offers us a tiny bit of protection. Next up, the bulletproof helmet. We'll do it from the back to be safe. That's 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots, 4 shots, and on the 5th shot I'm down. So that's given us 5 levels of protection compared to standard. Okay, so that was from the back. It is an open front mask, so let's test it from the front. Again, 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots, 4 shots, and on the 5th shot I'm down. So that means it doesn't matter if you get hit from the back or the front, the bulletproof helmet offers you protection all the way around. Okay, so next, the heavy sniper rifle. This is the most damaging bullet in the game. Again, for a baseline, without any protection, dead straight away. So the motorbike mask, that offered us a little bit of protection last time. Let's see how this fares. So that's interesting. That allowed us to take 1 shot, and then on the 2nd shot we died. Okay, and finally the bulletproof helmet. We know that it's the same level of protection all the way around. So again, with the heavy sniper rifle, 1 shot, and then the 2nd shot I'm down. So what have we learned from these tests? So we'll take the baseline as without any headgear whatsoever. If we use a mask, it doesn't offer us any protection whatsoever. If we use a combat mask, that also doesn't protect us in any way, shape or form. If we use a motorbike helmet, that gives us a little bit of extra protection. And if we use a bulletproof helmet, That seems to give us quite a bit of extra protection. So it could be some people know about bulletproof helmets but just don't want to use it. Perhaps they feel it gives an unfair advantage. Perhaps they feel it doesn't go with the rest of their outfit. However, I suspect there's a lot of people out there that A, just don't realise it's in the game, or B, don't think it makes a big enough a difference to be worth wearing. So anyway guys, I hope you found that useful. If you did, please feel free to like and subscribe to support the channel. And don't forget to check out all my other videos. I've got plenty of strategy guides for missions, tips and tricks, how-to guides, and best money missions. Cheers guys, thanks for watching.